Let me ask you a simple question. When you woke up today, did you give your future 90-year-old self a helping hand? Most of us glide through our sunrise routine on autopilot, but research from longevity hotspots, the famous blue zones, shows that tiny choices you make before breakfast can stack the odds toward reaching 100 with energy to spare. In this video, we'll explore 7 doctor-endorsed morning habits that work fast, feel good, and fit easily into life after 60. Grab your favorite mug and settle in. Your new century-friendly dawn ritual starts now. So let's breathe deep and begin together today. Each habit you're about to hear is pulled straight from peer-reviewed studies and field notes collected by physicians who regularly visit Sardinia, Okinawa, Loma Linda, and other communities where living past 100 is almost routine. Think of these practices as small puzzle pieces. On their own, they help, but when you snap them together consistently, they create a clear picture of vibrant aging. We'll break everything down step by step, share stories from real seniors who swear by these rituals, and explain simple modifications if you have arthritis, limited mobility, or chronic conditions. Ready for habit number 1? Stick around for smiles throughout today. Habit 1. Drink warm lemon water. Before coffee or toast, centenarians in Ikaria and Nicoya pour a small mug of warm water, squeeze in half a fresh lemon, and sip slowly while watching the sunrise. This gentle ritual wakes the digestive tract, hydrates cells after a night's sleep, and delivers a splash of vitamin C without spiking blood sugar. Doctors studying blue zones note that consistent morning hydration helps regulate blood pressure, supports joint lubrication, and curbs mid-morning snack cravings, all vital for seniors managing weight and heart health. It's soothing, inexpensive, and takes less than 2 peaceful minutes. Plus, the citrus aroma brightens mood. Why does simple lemon water matter so much? At night, our kidneys concentrate fluids, leaving blood slightly thicker by dawn. Hydrating first thing thins the blood, easing the heart's workload, a big win if you deal with hypertension or take cholesterol medication. The lemon's citric acid triggers bile flow, which helps the liver break down fats for breakfast, while potassium supports nerve signals that keep balance steady when you stand up. A 2023 Journal of Geriatric Nutrition study found adults over 60 who drank at least 8 ounces of warm citrus water before eating reduced inflammatory markers by 20% and reported morning energy all day. Meet Helen from Florida, age 83. She told her grandson that bending to lace her sneakers was once a creaky affair. After adding warm lemon water to her dawn routine, she noticed less stiffness within a fortnight. More importantly, the act of slowly sipping while watching cardinals at the backyard feeder gave her a quiet moment of gratitude before the rush of appointments and pillboxes. Helen says, "It feels like I'm watering my own roots." Her primary care physician confirmed modest improvements in her blood pressure readings, reinforcing that this tiny habit can ripple into measurable health gains and inspire family members to copy her success. Ready to try it? Keep a small kettle or microwave-safe cup beside the sink, so preparation feels effortless. If arthritis makes squeezing lemons painful, pre-slice wedges and store them in a jar, or buy pure, unsweetened lemon juice and measure 1 tablespoon. Aim for water that's comfortably warm, not scalding. Think gentle bath temperature. If you take morning medications that require an empty stomach, simply wait 15 minutes before eating breakfast to avoid interactions. Finally, jot a quick note on the fridge. Hydrate first. As a friendly reminder until the practice becomes automatic, just like brushing your teeth. Soon, your body will request the ritual by itself. Habit 2. Gentle sunrise stretching. Across the island of Okinawa, elders greet the day with slow arm circles, ankle rolls, and a few deep knee bends while the teapot boils. These movements coax fresh blood into muscles and joints, loosening fascia that stiffens overnight. Doctors explain that even 5 minutes of light mobility can boost circulation by 30%, sharpen balance cues within the inner ear, and prime the brain for learning. For seniors, this means fewer morning falls, easier stair climbing, and quicker mental recall when reading the newspaper crossword. Think of it as oiling your human hinges before bigger exercises later on. Physiologists at the Mayo Clinic observed that aging muscle cells accumulate sticky proteins overnight, limiting range of motion and increasing soreness. A controlled 2024 study of adults aged 65 to 80 found that a 3-minute dynamic stretch sequence upon waking raised core temperature and improved gait speed compared to controls who remained seated. The moving group also showed higher levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a compound linked with memory retention. In plain English, stretching not only loosens your back, but also feeds your brain. That's 2 dividends from one simple investment you can finish before oatmeal is ready without fancy equipment or costly gym memberships. Consider Samuel, a 76-year-old from Phoenix who loves gardening but dreaded the morning ache that made kneeling painful. Inspired by Blue Zone videos, he created a short playlist of gentle Tai Chi moves and follows along right next to his bed. Within a month, he reported that tying shoelaces no longer felt like wrestling a rusty hinge. Even better, his wife noticed he seemed more alert during their crossword rivalry. Samuel jokes, 3 minutes of wiggling saves me 30 minutes of groaning. That playful success kept him consistent, proving fun and function can walk hand in hand, especially when shared amid light-hearted morning laughter. To build your own stretching habit, place a sturdy chair nearby for support and set a gentle timer on your phone. Choose a melodic chime so the alarm feels welcoming. Start with neck circles, shoulder shrugs, and ankle flexes while seated, then graduate to standing marches holding the chair back. If you rely on a walker, perform upper body moves only. You'll still gain circulation benefits. Remember to breathe slowly through the nose, exhaling longer than you inhale to calm the nervous system. Print a 1-page routine and tape it to the bedroom mirror for easy reference right after waking. Consistency, not intensity, will unlock lifelong flexibility. Habit 3, 5 minutes of mindful breathing. Elders in Loma Linda often sit quietly before breakfast, eyes half closed, palms resting on laps, counting each breath. This mini meditation lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that accelerates artery plaque and memory decline. Blue Zone's physicians recorded resting heart rates dropping 10 beats per minute after a single session, evidence that calm can arrive quickly. Better yet, seniors who practice morning mindfulness report steadier moods throughout the day, making social interactions and caregiving tasks feel less draining. Think of mindful breathing as pressing the brain's reset button while the sky blushes pink before chatter fills the household. The neuroscience is compelling. A 2025 University of California study using MRI scans found that adults over 70 who completed daily breathing meditation for 8 weeks increased gray matter density in the hippocampus, the brain's memory center. Participants also showed improved insulin sensitivity, hinting at systemic benefits beyond the mind. Deep diaphragmatic breathing activates the vagus nerve, which slows heart rate and promotes digestion. Exactly what you want before your first bite. Doctors call this the rest and digest state, nature's built-in healing mode. And unlike medication, conscious breathing has no side effects and costs absolutely nothing but attention. Its simplicity hides a tremendous fountain of youth within. Listen to Roberto, a retired bus driver in New Jersey who once relied on antacids each morning. After learning a 4-7-8 breathing pattern, inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8, he practiced before breakfast every day. Within 3 weeks, his indigestion eased. Within 2 months, he no longer needed the pills. He also felt calmer merging onto highways during errands. Roberto laughs, "I finally found a brake pedal for my mind." His doctor confirmed that his blood pressure numbers dipped from stage 1 hypertension into the normal range, underscoring how breath can be literal life support and a gentle gift he shares with grandchildren. Set a kitchen timer for 5 minutes and choose a comfortable chair with feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes or soften your gaze toward a wall. Then inhale through the nose, feeling your belly expand like a balloon. Pause briefly and exhale slowly, imagining steam leaving a teapot. If thoughts wander, smile and return to counting. Those with COPD can shorten the counts to avoid strain. The rhythm matters more than length. Pair the practice with morning sunlight for extra mood boosting. Over time, the breaths will weave a calm thread through the fabric of your day and resolve to greet challenges gracefully. Habit 4. Eat a protein-rich balanced breakfast. In Sardinia, centenarians start their morning with a bowl of warm chickpea and barley soup drizzled in olive oil, delivering fiber, plant protein, and healthy fats in one comforting scoop. Doctors point out that many seniors unintentionally undereat protein, leading to muscle loss called sarcopenia. A breakfast containing 20 to 30 grams of quality protein jumpstarts muscle repair after the overnight fast, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps you full until lunch. Think of breakfast as the construction crew that maintains your body's scaffolding so you can keep dancing at family weddings well into your 90s and beyond with vigor. A 2024 meta-analysis in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who reached at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight daily slashed their risk of frailty by 40%. Spreading that protein over 3 meals rather than loading it at dinner led to even better muscle maintenance. Breakfast also influences hormones. A high-protein morning meal raises peptide YY, a satiety hormone, and lowers ghrelin, the hunger hormone, so you feel satisfied without over-snacking. Add high-fiber carbs and unsaturated fats, and you stabilize glucose swings that otherwise sap afternoon energy and mental focus, keeping mind sharp for puzzles and grandchildren. Gloria, 79, from Ohio, once skipped breakfast, grabbing only coffee with sugar. She often felt shaky by 10 o'clock and found herself napping through her favorite quilting club. After watching a dietitian's tip, she began blending Greek yogurt, frozen berries, ground flaxseed, and a spoonful of peanut butter. Within 2 weeks, she noticed steadier energy and fewer sweet cravings. The extra protein also helped her maintain arm strength for carrying laundry baskets. Now she prepares freezer smoothie packs every Sunday, empowering her to nourish her muscles and creativity alike, proving delicious convenience can be a gateway to longevity and inspire her friends at church brunches. Aim for 1 palm-sized portion of protein at breakfast. This could be 2 eggs, 3 ounces of tofu scramble, or 1 cup of cottage cheese. Pair it with complex carbs like oatmeal or whole grain toast and healthy fat, such as avocado. If chewing is difficult, try smoothies or mashed beans. Keep hard-boiled eggs ready in the fridge and stock single-serve tuna packets for quick options. Diabetics should monitor glucose responses, adjusting portions under medical guidance. Finally, share recipes with friends. Swapping ideas creates accountability and adds flavorful variety, turning breakfast from routine chore into community celebration. You'll taste progress and purpose in every satisfying bite. Habit 5. Bask in 10 minutes of morning sunlight. Blue Zone elders step outside soon after dawn to sweep courtyards, pick herbs, or simply sit on a wooden bench as songbirds practice their scales. This gentle exposure floods the retina with full-spectrum light that sets the body's internal clock, improving sleep quality at night. It also spurs skin cells to create vitamin D, essential for bone density and immune defense, both of which can wane after 60. Think of sunlight as nature's multivitamin and alarm clock combined, delivered free of charge through your own front doorway and requiring nothing but your presence and curiosity. Studies from Harvard's Sleep Medicine Division reveal that seniors who receive at least 1,000 lux of natural light within 2 hours of waking fall asleep faster and experience deeper slow-wave cycles. That translates into better memory consolidation and cellular repair overnight. Meanwhile, vitamin D deficiency has been linked to higher fall risk, depression, and even respiratory infections. 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight on arms and face can produce up to 10,000 IU, safely surpassing most supplements. For residents in cloudy regions, light therapy lamps calibrated to 5,000 K can mimic sunrise wavelengths and deliver comparable circadian benefits without the need for additional daily pills. Margaret, An 81-year-old in Seattle used to sip coffee under fluorescent kitchen lights, then struggled to fall asleep until after midnight. Her daughter bought her a small balcony chair and colorful blanket, encouraging a daily sunrise story time. Margaret now bundles up, reads a psalm aloud, and watches clouds turn golden. After a month, she reported drifting off within 30 minutes and waking refreshed. Regular checkups showed her vitamin D levels rising from deficient to normal range. "I feel like a solar panel charging," she jokes, reminding us that simple environmental tweaks can spark remarkable internal upgrades and cost nothing beyond a little mindful scheduling. If mornings are chilly, wear layers and fingerless gloves. Fresh air matters more than temperature. Choose east-facing spots to capture softer rays that are kind to aging skin. Set a timer so you don't lose track. Those with limited mobility can sit near an open window. The light entering still stimulates circadian cells. Apply sunscreen after the first 10 minutes if you plan to stay outdoors longer. Keep a lightweight folding chair near the door to remove setup friction. Pair sunlight time with gentle stretching or breathing, stacking habits for maximum benefit within the same golden moments. Soon dawn will feel like a friendly invitation. Habit 6. Write 3 lines of gratitude. Residents of Nicoya often begin their day by jotting blessings in a small notebook, anything from ripe mangoes to grandchildren's laughter. This simple act shifts the brain's spotlight toward abundance, lowering levels of inflammatory cytokines linked to heart disease. Psychologists find that gratitude journaling increases optimism, which translates into healthier lifestyle choices and stronger immune response. For seniors, it also combats loneliness by reinforcing social connections on paper. Imagine directing your mental orchestra to play upbeat music before life's background noise starts. That's the power of 3 mindful sentences each morning, tuning perspective toward joy and resilience enduring. In 2023, researchers at the University of Michigan followed adults aged 65 plus who wrote brief gratitude entries daily for 6 weeks. Participants showed a 35% drop in C-reactive protein, a marker of systemic inflammation. They also slept an average of 20 minutes longer, suggesting gratitude primes both body and mind for recovery. The practice activates the brain's reward circuitry by releasing dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, creating a positive feedback loop that encourages repetition. Over time, these microbursts of happiness accumulate like compound interest, nourishing mental health without a prescription, pill bottle, or copay. Plus, grateful seniors report brighter conversations and deeper community engagement. Take Harold, a widower in North Carolina who felt evenings were the loneliest part of his day. His church counselor recommended writing 3 new gratitudes each dawn, no repeats allowed. At first, Harold listed obvious blessings: roof, meals, health, but soon he noticed smaller joys like the scent of fresh laundry or a robin's tilted head. After 2 months, he shared entries with his granddaughter via text, sparking daily chats. Harold says, "My notebook turned into a bridge." His depressive symptoms inventory score dropped, illustrating how noticing life's gifts can invite more connection and lift emotional fog. The practice gently rewove purpose into his sunrise routine again. Keep a small notebook and pen on your bedside table so you can write before other tasks crowd your attention. If arthritis makes handwriting uncomfortable, dictate into a smartphone note with voice-to-text. Aim for specific details, the smell of cinnamon toast, rather than vague phrases. Post the notebook cover with cheerful stickers to make the ritual inviting. For added joy, place completed pages in a jar and reread them during low-energy afternoons. Invite a friend to exchange 1 gratitude via email each day. The mutual accountability magnifies benefits and transforms gratitude from private whisper into community chorus. Soon your outlook will sparkle brighter than morning dew itself. Habit 7. Make a morning social connection. Whether sipping tea with a neighbor, phoning a cousin, or exchanging a cheerful wave with a mail carrier, centenarians weave quick social threads into their dawn. Human connection releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone that lowers blood pressure and tempers stress. Doctors studying blue zones consistently rank strong social ties only second to diet in longevity importance. For seniors, early contact provides emotional padding against loneliness and sets an upbeat tone for the day. Picture greeting cards sent by voice. Each interaction stamps positivity across both hearts and travels farther than caffeine in energizing the spirit for action today. A 2022 meta-analysis in the journal Aging and Mental Health examined over 4 million adults and found that social isolation raises mortality risk on par with smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Morning outreach, even brief, may counter this by triggering a cascade of beneficial neurotransmitters. Oxytocin dampens cortisol, while serotonin lifts mood, making healthy behaviors easier to maintain. In seniors, these chemical shifts translate into better medication adherence, more frequent exercise, and reduced depression. Think of each good morning as a microscopic medicine capsule, cheap, side effect-free, and instantly absorbed through the ears and eyes, shared freely across fences, phones, video calls, and bustling breakfast cafes nationwide. Edith and Paul, married 60 years in Kansas, created a tradition they call the sunrise salute. Each day, they phone one distant relative, rotate through church friends, or wave at joggers passing their porch swing. When Paul needed knee surgery, their network rallied with meals before he even asked. Edith says, "Our morning hellos became invisible insurance premiums." The habit doesn't require perfect health. Even bedbound seniors can send a text or voice memo. The couple's doctor credits their robust social circle for faster recovery. Proving connection knits a safety net far stronger than isolation and fuels motivation to pursue each longevity habit we shared. Place a written contact list beside your coffee maker and call one person while the water heats. If you prefer texting, schedule an automatic good morning reminder on your phone. Join community boards or hobby groups online and post a simple greeting at dawn. It counts. Those with hearing challenges can use photo emojis or pre-recorded video clips. Remember, quality matters more than length. 30 sincere seconds can uplift 2 hearts. If today's video sparked ideas, please tap the like button, share it with a friend who could use a sunrise smile, and subscribe for weekly Senior Savvy Wellness tips. Together, we'll welcome every golden morning with purpose.